This is like someone's driveway. Just so you know.
Not today, it's not.
There's like one more house up here.
Road closed.
Subject to gates and bars.
What does that say?
So, village herpes.
Recording.
I'm like,
2 channels started.
that's an original stone wall.
Yeah, there's a lot of them out here.
Mm-hmm.
That's ice.
Yep.
Well, it's only, what, you say 28 degrees out, so.
There was a lot more in Lineborough, but some of them were closed November to April.
A lot more what? Lime brew?
Class 6 in Lineborough are closed November through April. Why is there a pink flag on the front?
Probably because it uses for snowmobiles in the winter.
You would think that they would just cut that branch so that
Video protected.
it doesn't hit somebody in the face. Usually that means they want to take the tree down, I thought, but...
No. The trail markers. They're all the same color.
Oh. Whoa, hi! That is a wooden bridge. An old wooden bridge.
Normally we air down for things like this, but we didn't bring the air compressor, so...
No, we'll just be careful. We don't tear anything up.
I'm just telling them.
Are you going to survive? That's a big ass drop. Okay, I guess it sits higher than I thought. I'm just seeing the big thing. I'm like, oh
It
shit.
also looks bigger than it actually is.
That's what he said.
The GMC used to have an air compressor in the back, remember?
I do.
Well, I have like the tire
That was
little
awesome.
one, and it takes like 30 minutes to fill each tire. So.
Oh,
That's why I
really?
bought the Milwaukee one.
Yeah.
I mean, all my life I'd never had a car that, you know, and then it's like, I'm
And then
like,
I
what
killed
the?
it.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm like, what the hell is this? And I'm reading, I'm like, that's an air compressor? There's an air compressor in the back of my, I'm like.
I was like one of the first ones that had an air compressor in the back. So.
I was just so, I'm like, why? I mean, and here I'm thinking, well, okay, so yeah, it would be cool if I get a flat tire, you know. But I mean, I had to order the hose because obviously no hose came with it. Whoever had gotten rid of it.
So the thing that you have to be careful with coming out and doing this stuff is stuff like that, because that's not actually a trail, or it's not a class 6 road. So that could go into somebody's property,
Right.
stuff like that, and you don't want to be
Right,
dealing with
because
stuff
then you
like
could
that.
get in trouble, they get mad at you.
There's a dually coming through here?
It could just be tire tracks that are offset.
Oh, it looks a little perfect to me.
Probably was a dually.
We don't normally drive that straight perpendicular, whatever it's called.
So how do you know if it's maintained or not maintained?
So
The little
usually
flag,
it'll
is
say
that what-
it'll say class 6.
No ATVs. Why? Because they tear it up? Oh.
Probably because even a class 6 road, like, you still have to be street legal.
Yeah.
Because it's still a legal road, it's just not maintained by the state anymore.
Oh, well, that's a good way to screw you, isn't it?
Well, like, that's what I like about the bike is, you know, you can take, if it's a dual sport and it's registered for the road, you can still drive on these.
Enduro, isn't that what they're called, Enduro? Or does that not mean that anymore?
Yeah, it probably doesn't. They've changed the classification so many times.
Getting pretty close to not being able to do this anymore.
Yep.
Yep.
Cold weather? Snow?
Yeah,
Ice? Yeah.
And snow is a whole different fucking animal.
Oh,
Because we can relatively stay within the same tracks. With snow, you can't.
right.
Yeah, somebody's definitely driving a dually up here.
That's what I said. Like, these lines are way too perfect. That big rock in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just straddle it.
Yeah, Mom, most of these roads have stone walls.
Well, yeah, because, I mean...
Then they're prisoners building these
Back in the day, you know.
Fucking slaves.
See, my dad always told me it was the prisoners that used to come out here and do this.
What, make the walls?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I just knew that's how they, you know, that was the different...
Property lines.
Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. I'm like,
Well, they are, but like I said, my dad said that they used to come out, they'd like survey it, and then they would have the prisoners come out.
Well, probably because, you know, that's bitch work. You know?
Yeah. And then they would be the ones that had to put the stones and stack
And now
the
the
stones and
prisoners
stuff.
come out and just pick trash. Not out here, of course, but...
It's a little bit of a deep rut over there.
Yep.
We almost got done.
Video protected.
Hi!
Mom, there's an ocean handle above you.
Yeah, I know. Like,
It's the trick is to try and go with it. Like,
I know.
don't rest against something, but try and sit in the middle of the seat and go with it.
but you know me, I'm always that person that, you know, you always
Like,
like, you got your foot on the brake,
It'll
Mom.
literally thrash
Oh,
you
that's
out.
why they're dualies. Is because they're fucking doing what out here?
I just don't know which way the trail actually goes. Probably this way.
Probably
that
this way.
Yeah, that looks new. Yeah, it wouldn't go through a camp like that.
Oh, they're logging for something.
Before we get too far ahead of ourselves here, I'm gonna shut that off.
Recording. 2 channels started.
It is on a little bit.
I don't feel it back here.
Okay, well you're not going to, because the vents are up here.
Well, so glad that you're warm. No.
What do you want me to do about it? You want me to call Nissan and be like, hey, come over here into the middle of the woods and redesign your whole heating system?
Yes. That'd be great. Thank you.
The only thing that goes back there is a little vent, like ductwork under my seat that blows to your feet.
Yeah, we'll just block the shit.
So move the shit.
So there should be one on either side, isn't there?
What's that?
Isn't there one on each seat?
Yeah, there's one
Yeah.
under each seat.
Yeah.
You fight bullets. Why'd your grandma get you a back scratcher too?
I don't know.
Is it back with the Jeep?
See, this trail I would still do in the winter, because I know there's nothing out here that's going to slam into the bottom.
Unless one of those big trucks flips it up or something.
What?
I hear sloshing. Is that?
Oh, it's the gas in
Gas.
the back.
Oh, okay.
No, it's my bladder.
Use that water. It's frozen.
Damn, is that a big tree? Wow.
Alright, stay up on top of this.
Do you know where this comes out?
Yeah, at the other end.
Thanks, James. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
It's fine.
You want me to turn that in?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
The tree will do it for you. It's fine.
Yeah, it'll fold in if you need it to.
Your job is to unfold it if you need to.
Just go right up over the truck. How does that sound? I drove down a road like this when I was working at FedEx once.
Oh, geez.
Well, I knew where it came out, and I was like, it's like a 15-minute detour to go around the road. So I was like, nope, I'm not doing that. We're just gonna go down it.
I imagine your truck was very happy.
Well, it wasn't mine, so.
Who gives a fuck?
That's what I'm like.
You should have seen some of those trucks.
Oh, those things were shit boxes.
It was snowing and I got snow. It was snowing in the truck because the cab was separate from the bed because someone hit a bridge. I think I already told you, Mom. So like before James and I had signed on, like the year or so before, they had a brand new, like a brand new truck or like a new truck or a good shape, whatever. Anyways, and someone hit a bridge. So the town had to make an even bigger sign, like 3 times the size of the regular sign, on the end of the road saying, which is like 20 feet from the bridge, saying, this bridge is only 7 feet tall, do not go underneath it. And then the next day, the kid out in the brand new rental goes under it and crushes the entire front of the truck. So, safe to say that people that work at FedEx don't really have to make you take like IQ test. It's just like you can do whatever you want. It's fine. It's glass factory bridge. It's just fucking like I think that's in Limeboro, isn't it?
Probably.
But so that one, so they had fixed where it connects the cab to the back, but they didn't actually because it was loose again. So if you were on a road that was like bumpy at all, you could hear the back do this. and it would shuffle side to side, and you could watch it, and it was like terrifying. That was the one I was in. It was the middle of a snowstorm, and I was getting fucking snowed on in the cab. Because, you know, heaven forbid you fucking pay any money to the workers or pay any money to fix the vehicles. Woo! You good?
Good.
Did you hit your head?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, you'll be alright. Bill's character.
Again, if the car leans left, lean left.
Meg,
It's a motorcycle.
I'm fine.
There you go again, mansplaining shit.
She just slapped her fucking head against the side of the car.
You gotta go with the flow, but not too much.
Right.
It wouldn't be so bad if I actually knocked the tire pressure down a little bit. But...
Well, I mean, if you ever need wood to, you know, like, make a fire, you can
Yeah, I got the chainsaw.
bring a chainsaw down here and, you know. Please pick up your own Christmas tree down.
That's illegal.
I know, it was a joke, Meg.
Yeah, this is definitely an easy trail.
That back there was Easy Trail too?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this whole thing is a green trail, so...
Oh, their colors?
Yeah, so
Yes.
they do, was it green, blue, and red?
I'm assuming red is bad or hard.
Red is very hard.
Yeah, so green is like stock friendly, so like you take hers out here
Uh-huh.
with nothing done to it and not really be at risk of damaging
But why
anything.
does that show a red symbol?
Well, that's put there by the snowmobile club, probably. The
Oh, like a reflector. Okay.
trail. Yeah, so a lot of these Class 6 roads, they get like shut down for all use except for snowmobiles in the winter.
Right. Okay. Yep.
So, I mean, to be fair, there's actually probably a pretty good possibility that we aren't actually supposed to be out here right now because they probably are shut down.
A lot of Class 6s are usually shut down between November and April.
Well, sometimes they do like November 1st or like November 31st or like December 1st or December 31st or whatever.
And they do what? Do they give you a fine then, kind of thing, or they just say,
Probably.
"Hey, naughty, naughty," you know? Don't
I mean, it
do again?
depends. I mean, because I don't know if they actually like shut the roads completely down, like it's no access except for snowmobiles.
Right.
But
Well, you would think that they would post that, though, wouldn't they? I mean,
Usually.
yeah, most of the time it'll say like, you know, Class 6 roads subject to gates and bars, and then it'll say like
snowmobiles
closed
only, or
to motorized vehicles or closed to wheeled vehicles over a certain weight.
Between this month
From
and
this month.
Yep.
And that's just to protect the trail, so that way it's not like you're, because you basically have mud season, and so they don't want people like, that was the nice thing about the bike is
Yeah.
because the bike is only 500 pounds,
Yeah.
that limit is usually 1,000 pounds. So you can't, anything that weighs more than 1,000 pounds, you can't take it on the trail during mud season. But if it's under that weight, you're good to go.
Yep. I used to live on a dirt road, so I know mud season you get huge
Yeah.
trenches in the road, you know. And then every once in a while they'd
Grade them.
right, they'd put like a big chain link fence with big stones on it, and they'd run it up and down the road a couple times.
Yeah.
And like, you know, instead of well, I mean, we're talking Epsom, so this was a fairly small town, but instead of bringing out a big grader and thing, we weren't lucky enough.
Probably because it's cheaper that way. I mean, again, also, if it's been on a dirt road, Class 6,
I mean, that
these
was-
are maintained by people who own properties adjacent to this road.
I mean, we're talking like years ago, and when I was a kid, I lived in Epsom, so.
It'll settle your stomach, I'll tell you that. So eat a bunch of food, come out, do some four-wheeling, and then you're ready to eat again because it's all nice and settled down in your stomach. It's also not a very good time if you have the shits.
Yeah, I would say that's got to be horrible. Or if you
Pooping
have
in
to
the
pee.
woods is not comfortable.
No, it's not. You know, and you got to be careful which leaves you grab.
No, I just use TP, just bury it.
Well, see, I'm not allergic to poison ivy. Or
I'm not
anything,
either.
So I don't really have to be very careful.
I'm not allergic to poison. Yeah, but still, if
How
there's
are
something.
you? Everyone is.
No, I'm not. You remember, you guys, Kyle and Devin and Dad all caught poison ivy when we went camping that one year, because we had a pop-up camper and you've got the big.
I do not remember that.
Where they put us out in the camp, there was poison ivy, a big field of it. And with a pop-up camper, you've got the one that's the canvas, the one that's the plastic, and then just the screen. Well, we had the screen, just the screens, because it was hot. And when the breeze blew, it blew poison ivy pollen all over them. Yeah.
That's a thing.
Poison ivy pollen? Oh.
And it affects you the same as regular poison ivy.
Yeah, poison ivy in any stage of its life.
Yep. And
Really?
you guys were all like, oh, because you were like, Mommy, I itch. You must have been like 4, maybe?
Yeah, I was little.
Little. And you're like, your little faces, all of you guys are so broken out. And you're all looking at me, and I'm like, yeah, nothing. I've never been poison ivy, poison oak, and I don't know about sumac. I don't remember about sumac. But I never got into that.
Sumac is the one.
It's got those funny red flowers, I think, isn't it?
No, that's right. There's sumac and poison sumac.
Oh.
Poison sumac has the leaves are smooth. They're not hairy. They're waxy.
Right,
and
but
there's no tooth edge.
But doesn't
Stop.
have big.
No, the red ones, they're white. They're white with poison. The red ones are the regular sumac, which is hairy leaves with serrated edges.
And poison.
Poison is waxy, smooth leaves
Yeah.
with smooth edges. And they have white cones versus red cones.
Oh, that was a little deer symbol. A little triangle back there had a little symbol of a deer on it.
Probably to warn snowmobilers that there's.
Well, that'd be cool if we could see a deer or two.
Okay.
So long as they're not.
I think it's probably straight, right?
Well, this is a fork, and that's easy road, but this is the one that I had marked off. So we're gonna go this way. I thought that because this is actually I think from here, that road is actually maintained.
Like a road?
Yeah, I think. I don't know. All I know is this is the one that was showing up on Exploring New Hampshire's map. That one doesn't show up as a Class 6.
And
Okay.
Class 6 means.
That's just it means it's no longer maintained by the state.
But
Okay.
it's still a legal road.
So does it Class 1, Class 2, all the way to 6?
Yeah, so I think most normal roads are Class 4.
Dirt roads are 5.
Right.
These trail type roads are 6. Highways are 1 or 2.
Right, because those are the ones that are always
But
done
these are
first.
just New Hampshire's numberings. Every state is different, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so Vermont, a Class 4 road is this.
Yeah.
Well, that's not a dig on Vermont's road infrastructure. It's just their classification. They consider a Class 4 to be non-state maintained or non-town maintained.
Right.
Some places just designate them as, off-road use only. So you have to have 4-wheel drive to go out. And some places you
Water
have to.
straight ahead?
No, that's the road.
Oh. Like a real road?
Yeah.
Looks like a real road. At first I thought it was water too, and then we got closer. I'm like, yeah, no, that's hot top.
Blind as a bat, so.
What?
Exactly. That's blind, not deaf. Damn.
Sorry, I can't see what you're talking about.
Right.
Shut up.
I can't see what you're saying.
See, I'd always worry about popping a tire.
Yeah, that's
Oh, I know what that feels like.
a thing.
It was the inside of my wheel. A stick got me on the inside of my wheel.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't think it was, well, I guess a stick, yeah, okay, but it's I always, because I've blown a tire on the freaking curb in front of the house before, so I'm like, oh, that's a nice little house.
Okay.
In the middle of
Now
nowhere.
what we're going to do is we're going to come out of Fort Low.
Four high.
Yeah. Well, that looks like a driveway and a Class 6. So.
A driveway and a what way?
And the Class 6. So we're gonna.
Really? Oh wait, well hold on. That where I I know exactly where we are.
It's a nice house.
I don't think that's a Class 6.
This is definitely the Class 6.
Okay. This lady gets Sam's Club like once a month. Sam's
Put
Club
on the
packages.
kettle.
She has her packages delivered under the roofed garage right there.
The little carport.
Yeah. That's where she wants her packages delivered. We just, so we're now in Francestown, kids. We're on the border of Francestown, Deering, and, nope, just Francestown and Deering. Because if we had taken a left out of that Class 6, that was towards Deering. A right is back towards Francestown. Because that's that fucking road that I don't like, Russell Station. We just crossed across Russell Station Road.
Geez, she's got a collection of bricks over here.
Looking for fixing the house.
That's a big ass freaking building.
Video protected.
I thought I shut that off.
It's like that fucking tree hit you. I gotta take a picture of it.
Yeah, so sometimes Class 6 roads do that. You have to like enter or exit them through somebody's fucking driveway.
Or their lawn, or their backyard.
See, the thing is like most of the time out here in these places, people are like usually okay with it as long as they're like respectful entering and exiting the trail.
And if you see them outside, you wave to them.
Is that a tree down in...
That's why I said, uh-oh. You can't tell how big it is.
I'm thinking that's camouflage, so somebody must use it as...
Is that a fucking big ass rock right there?
Yep,
That's
that's
just
a big ass
another tree.
rock.
So I'll just check it out real quick. See if it needs to be moved.
Well, cowboy,
Crawl right over that.
Okay, I was going to say, did someone put that down deliberately?
No.
it'd be bigger if they did.
Oh.
It's just a slider. Their job is fine.
I was going to say, oh my god! Now that looks like another one.
I mean, it happens. They're little trees. People can even drive over them, so. Normally, it's not only the big trees people pull up. It's not like we're taking Buicks down here, you know? Oh, we're gonna drive all the way through Francestown, aren't we? We're going up. Oh, are we gonna drive through to, you know where it gets off?
No.
Damn.
I mean, I do, but I'm not going to go through it and figure it out. This is a tight squeeze.
Well, do you want me to move that tree over more?
Like
That's a
a
tight
glove.
squeeze. What the fuck?
You sure we're going to pull that in?
No, it's fine. I got plenty
What,
of
are you gonna
space.
back in, Mom?
No, like pull that in so we didn't get hit, Meg.
It'll fold in.
Okay.
He hit his fucking back panel. I don't think he really cares much about anything else anymore.
Well,
It
yeah, but
doesn't
if
mean
you
I
break a
don't want
mirror,
more.
it's a bitch. Because then you have to replace the whole mirror and everything looks fucked up.
Ooh, I can do my... Yeah, it's still not dark enough yet. But... See, and then I got this super fancy button right here. Check this shit out, ready? Not touching the brake or nothing.
What does the super fancy button do?
This.
Brakes for you?
Yeah, it's downhill assist, so you don't have to...
It's what?
It's a downhill assist, so you can just hit the button and then it like locks you at like 2 miles
okay.
an hour or something like that.
Generally for like really steep, rocky hills and stuff.
Yeah, this is like way too shallow.
Dramatic. Yeah, this is snugger than a bug on a rug. lady's fucking lot, lady's driveway turned into plastics. I delivered her a bunch of times.
Well, because when you were there, you weren't thinking, what?
Video protected.
That we weren't driving past Henry's house.
Why?
Because he's so beautiful.
Oh, the dog?
On this route, I have 2 houses with 2 German Shepherds, both named Henry. Two different houses. One is literally the neighbor next door to this house. And then the other one is on, fuck, I forgot what it's called, but it's off of, it's a little loop. Fuck. It's closer to the center. You gotta, whatever it's called. I'll think of it, it'll come to me. It's like 26 or something, the number is. They have like a big wheel on the outside of their driveway. It's like Pierce or something like that. When was the last time someone went down this one?
Apparently like June or July. I think most of these were around the period.
Jesus Christ.
Now that one looks tight.
Yeah, definitely a little snug.
You should get it.
The FJ wouldn't fit.
Yeah,
If
I got
it's
plenty
wider.
of space.
It's wider by like a couple inches, I think.
Thanks.
Huh?
He's ripped ass.
Yeah.
Oh, gee. I was like, what? What do we see?
Well, I don't think the Hummer would fit through here. I'll tell you that.
What, Mitch's?
Yeah.
Yeah, his would fit through here.
Really?
Yeah, the H3s are super small.
I thought it was bigger than mine.
Well, they're still big. They're just a lot smaller than. Oh shit.
That might be a problem.
That might be a problem.
Is that snow?
No, that is a
Big
old
tree. 2 big trees. Maybe just one? Huh? Looks like it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna crawl over that.
Somebody deliberately. Well, no, maybe not. I guess.
Nah, that probably just fell.
Can we get out with you?
If you want to.
Looks like birch.
Yeah, birches break really easy.
Zip up your sweatshirt.
All right.
That'll make a difference.
I was gonna say, if they use this.
Hold this.
Sure.
Dig it?
Okay.
You want to look out the window and see if he's cleared that big stick?
Okay, down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just watch the back tire.
All you do is look through the mirror, Mom.
Oh.
That's okay. I think I left myself plenty of space to get around that.
Yeah.
Oh no, I was like almost up against that little sub.
That's fine. But you're not. Now it's time for the ka-chows.
For the what?
The ka-chow.
What is that? Oh. Ka-chow?
That's what he calls it. Oh, that's got nubs on it. Get out. Hold on,
Yeah.
stop.
I was gonna say, yeah, you
Yeah.
don't wanna.
Yeah.
That'll pop something.
Yeah, I know. Ugh.
I don't know what that is, but maybe we should move it over, then you would. Whew. Well, there's your exercise for today, huh?
Oh, for real.
Which means that she's not maintaining this road.
Watch your eyes.
I know, right? Oh, shit. Is that a rock?
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, it's okay. I can just go to the right.
Big ass rock.
Yeah, I think the left is probably the line.
gonna hook that tree right there.
Yep.
Mom, don't freak out. It's gonna make it worse.
I'm not freaking out.
Relax. You're just skating right past that rock right there. The tire's like, I'm not fucking dealing with this shit tonight.
Oh, and there's another tree.
We're just downhill.
This is fucking soupy too.
I was gonna say, yeah, you feel like you're sliding, like almost like in a mud
I'm gonna
kind
get
of.
that tree.
Oh my god.
You should be wearing boots.
They're not fully waterproof anyways.
Well, they do illuminate. You call them kachows?
Kerchow.
Okay, but they do illuminate very nicely.
They also did just change the regulars with the LEDs, so
Hmm.
that's tight.
Yep. Should be alright though.
Tight with a fucking rock in a hard place.
No, a tree.
Trees, are you ever hit a fucking tree, Mom?
No, yes, I have, thank you. I'm just saying, you said a rock in a hard place. I'm like, no, a rock in a tree.
The tree is definitely a hard place.
I was trying to be facetious.
Come on, stay out of the rut. Okay. I guess we're.
Going into the rut.
Sure, let's just
Do the things you want to
do all the things that you want to do. Oh my god.
Another tree. That's a big tree.
Yeah.
But it looks like it turns this way, no?
Yeah, you're not supposed to go that way though.
No authorized something.
Back up straight. Now cut towards me. Keep going, cut all the way.
That's all the way.
Stop. You have about one more foot.
What?
You have one more foot if you want to keep backing up.
Nah, I'm already in drive.
Okay.
Well, this is gonna be fun trying to get out of here. That's a big hill.
Well,
And it's
you
wet.
wanted adventure. So is it supposed to go that way?
Yeah, it's supposed to go straight through that, but it looks like the trees had fallen and then somebody made a bypass.
Oh, okay.
Back up straight. Up. A little bit more. Good.
Alright, I'm going to back up because I'm not going to make that turn with that tree, so I can cut it right here. It should be fine. I don't think there's anything behind me either, so just watch this tree. Hey, watch this tree.
Yep. You're cleared it, you're fine. You have a foot between you and the tree. You're good, you can keep backing up.
Oh, that's all we need if you want to hop in.
It's only about 4-point turn. That's
Yeah.
not bad.
Alright, I think we're going to need this cheater button.
What does that do?
That's the diff lock.
Oh,
That's to get up the soupy ice.
yep.
Shit.
That's where all wheels move independently, right?
Well, diff lock locks both back wheels together,
So it's like an
Oh.
so they
axle.
both get half the power. Typically with a...
You don't want to branch in the face.
Yeah. Oof. I don't like the sound of that. Just do a little creeping crawl, baby.
You are taking care of that rock now.
Yeah.
Oh, we're just
Watch
going
your
down-
eyes.
I wish this window went down all the way so I wasn't afraid it was gonna cut my fucking head off as you were hitting a bump. And I stick my head out.
So yeah, the diff lock eventually, it just locks both back wheels together so you get even power. Because normally...
What am I thinking? Positronic?
Well, Posi does the same thing.
Oh.
It's just all the time.
What is that, like a tote?
Yeah, looks like it.
That's a tire.
Oh, is it?
Looks like a tire for a snowmobile. The ones with the belt.
Yep. Why they would leave that out here, but you know.
Because they're assholes. Because people are disrespectful and rude. That's just the sliders doing their thing. That's what I'm gonna say.
Yep. Oh, it is the sliders.
We have plenty of logs for traction, so.
Well, see, I'm using the advanced traction control right now.
Right.
See, she has a button she has to push to do that. Mine just does it automatically. So basically, all it does is it just like the Toyotas is better than the Nissans. I will give it that.
Alright, recording. You heard that? Lock recording. Save recording. Mom, hit the button.
Shut up.
I don't even know what button to hit.
The emergency with the exclamation point.
How about you just let me finish what I was fucking saying? Because I forgot now.
Toyota's better. That's what I heard.
No, the advanced traction control is better than the Toyota. But I don't have to turn mine on, it just automatically does it.
You still have about a foot?
Yeah, well, I gotta watch the rear.
Yeah, I'm right here. You go. You clear already fast.
See, that's like a come out here during the day type of thing and clean that out.
Yep.
But it didn't even look like the trail went anywhere. It just like dead ends.
That's what I was gonna say. With all that big tree there, or several trees, they couldn't really
That
tell.
was like one tree with segments to it. Like,
Yeah,
and
but,
it looked like it
right
just
after
dead
that-
ended right after that.
Yeah,
Like there
right
was
after
nowhere
that,
else to go.
It's all overgrown. And I don't know where that bottom thing goes. I mean, it's probably somebody's property, and they came out here and they don't want people driving on their
Right.
property as a bypass. So we're not gonna do it. Plus, it's dark, and I don't know what I'm getting myself into. So
this looks a lot tighter than it is when we went through it the first time.
Because you're coming at it from a different angle.
yeah. Watch that tree. Watch that tree.
You're clear.
Then we got this one going into the trail.
Just don't pop me around, so I'll cut my head off. Left tire, just clearing it. You stay where you are, back tire's gonna clear it. And pass.
Okay. So now I can turn the cheater button off. So essentially what the advanced traction control on this does is it applies brakes whenever one of the wheels starts to spin in order to force traction to the other
Yep.
side.
And Toyota's better because
It does it faster. I'm sorry, Snorkel. This is fucking tight.
you cleared it with the back tire. Oh, and you cut my head off.
That's okay.
It's just this window only goes down so far, Mom, and it fucking keeps hitting my throat, and it's like,
Right, the back windows only go down halfway as a
it's
safety
fucking
feature, which
stupid. You know, if my kid was jumping out that, I would jump out. I don't give a fuck.
That's one of them there custom off-road paint jobs.
I was gonna say the paint job.
Obviously, he doesn't care.
I don't care about a little pinstriping. If I did, I'd move out to fucking Utah where they don't have trees.
Just rocks, which do even worse pinstriping.
But it's like, so I was talking to, I think it was Bill, and he had gone out there, and he said that, like, the hardest shit that they have out there is, like, this. Because it's all, like, stone, and it's, like, this massive stone, like sandstone or whatever.
Yep.
And so it's, like, just tons of traction all the time. Like, the only thing that really matters out there is, like, your ground clearance. You don't really usually have to worry about traction.
That tree's been hit by.
Oh yeah, I'm sure most of these have. Oh, there's that tight one.
Look out.
Yeah, that big.
I gotta get up to this one. Okay.
You're good. Plastic.
Oh, that was fun. Are they having a fire over there? Looked like I saw a fire in the woods.
Really?
Probably out back having a fire or something.
See, I don't see anything.
I like literally got a glimpse of it, or it might have been that because I think we're coming up in the end.
Not yet, because I haven't seen the campers yet.
No, we are because this is the first 2 logs that we went across.
Oh, right, because the campers are.
Yeah, I can see the house lights over there. They're probably out here looking in the woods, and they're like,
Probably
see all
thinking,
these.
what the hell are these people doing?
They see the fucking sun driving through the trail.
No, I'm not out here.
These fucking lights are super bright.
Alright. You're good. Keep going. You'll clear the tree. Just stay where you are. You're good. Yeah, you're past the tree now. You're just passing it right now on the top left.
Yeah, but I'm trying to watch that big
I
tree over on the
understand.
right.
I'm letting you know what's going on over here. Mud in the brakes, you know that?
Mm-hmm.
Or are they the, I can't know if they're the springs or the brakes.
It's probably the brakes.
I'm not sure called the statement. Like, someone drove through my driveway. I mean, at some point that road did go to a different part of the road, I guarantee, but someone probably shut it down like a while ago. That's why trees were going through it. Here we are coming up to To go to Deering, you take a right. To go to Francestown, you take a left.
I don't think this is technically considered a driveway.
Well, it can be, but it's also the road, so.
You just gotta be respectful because it is their
Oh, I know.
property.
It doesn't even look like they're fucking home anyway.
All the lights are on in the back. And they park in, but it's usually, it was blocked off last time I was here.
I mean, this is it.
But we're doing this at night. We've never been here before.
Where's your sense of adventure?
Gone. I don't want to die.
This is another one that doesn't look like anybody's really been down recently. I think this is going to be the last one tonight. This should be a short one, but I can't remember if it connects to another longer one, but I just want to scout this sucker out. Alright, so for reference, this is King Hill.
I'll remember it. I know you won't.
I was saying it for the camera.
Oh. Oh, you can't really post this on YouTube with you mentioning the state, the street.
Yes, I can. I can do whatever the hell I want to do.
Exploring New Hampshire doesn't want.
Whatever. Jesus, fucking rules, Nazi. Yeah, whatever. Maybe I'll just put music over so you can't tell what it is.
Yeah, people usually block this off with like rocks and snow. There's a couple more in Francestown. Is it Francestown? Shit.
Must just be like somebody's fucking driveway.
Yeah, up on East Road, there's a few that are blocked off by rocks.
Let's try right. This looks pretty open, so. A lot of fucking debris out there. It's all like pipes and shit.
Looks like old culvert.
Yep. That's a good thing I got my ground guide in case I need to back up all the way out of here. I see a light up there, so this probably just comes out into a road.
Ground guide?
Yeah. Because you're on the ground and you have to guide me. That's what the Army calls it.
All that wood. Somebody's been cutting a.
Oh,
Looks
well,
like a
interesting.
lumber mill.
So that was it.